Ten laps the distance, heat race number one for the Cape Cod Plumbing and Heating Slingshot, set to go green. Chief starter Dave Tibbetts looks him over, lets him go, green flag in the air. Heat race number one is underway. Stewart gets a good jump on the bottom side. Jason Gammon now underneath Action Jackson Philippone for the second spot down the back straightaway. Action Jackson fighting hard from the outside groove of the Star Speedway. Action Jackson trying to get a fender up to the outside of Ryan Stewart. Ryan Stewart going to lead lap number one. Ryan Stewart leads lap number one. Action Jackson Philippone not going away on the outside groove down the back straightaway now. Philippone fighting hard on the outside groove in car number 22X, trying to pull even with Stewart. Stewart a little sideways with Jason Gammon, Hut on his tail. Action Jackson with a bobble. That's going to cost him 2, maybe 3 spots now. Tyler Lerman through, Dwight Souther Jr. through. Here comes Justin Gayu now in the 43, down underneath Philippone. Philippone now trying to find the rail once again on the outside groove, but he's washing up the racetrack just a little bit as Ryan Stewart has led them all thus far. Ryan Stewart in the one-stop Earthworks Bucks Tucky Racing sponsored ride. Sideways, here comes Lerman now to the outside. Dwight Souther Jr. gives the bumper to the 47 of Gammon. Tyler Lerman working the outside groove now. He wants to lead away from Stewart down the front straightaway. Lerman going to do it the hard way around the Star Speedway. Tyler Lerman on the outside of Ryan Stewart now, side by side for the lead. Lerman has the run. Here comes Dwight Souther Jr. now. Halfway home at the line, 5 down, 5 to go. New leader, it's Tyler Lerman in the 14 car. Dwight Souther Jr. watch Lerman by, and he's going to follow him to the outside. Gammon trying to find a way to the bottom side on Stewart down the back chute. Mark Douglas a little out of shape in the 36 car. He keeps it rolling. We stay green. Battle for the third spot is going on right now between the 47 of Gammon and the 23 of Dwight Souther. Dwight Souther Jr. didn't get a good run that time through turns 1 and 2. That allows the 43 of Gayu down underneath. Ryan Stewart sideways off the bumper of Gammon. Now Gammon going to step to the outside. Good hard racing from second on back as Tyler Lerman running away with heat race number one. Justin Gayu now peeks to the bottom side of Stewart. Gayu gets to the bottom side. Jason Gammon couldn't get there, and Gayu does. Justin Gayu on the move. Wow, Josh Hodgson gets into Jason Gammon big time in the 73 car. Caution going to fly, and Hodgson going to cost himself a heat race in the 73 car. Those two have a history here in 2022. Not really sure what that was all about, as Hodgson threw it in about 3 lanes too deep to get into Jason Gammon, and it's going to cost Hodgson as he's going to have to go pit side, and you cannot return to heat racing action once you go pit side here at the Star Speedway through heat racing action.
So it should be...
Seven down, 3 to go for your leader, Tyler Lerman. Chief starter Dave Tibbetts going to cross the field up, give them the 1 to go signal next time by. Heat race number 1 for the Cape Cod Slingshots will go back underway. Lerman, an early leader. Stewart to his outside. Gayu third. 4th is Dwight Souther Jr. And 5th is early front runner Jackson Philippone in car number 22X. Green flag back in the air. Heat race number 1 for the Slingshots back underway. Stewart getting a shove from the 23 of Dwight Souther Jr. through turns 1 and 3. That allows Gayu to clear him for the second spot. Dwight Souther Jr. now trying to split the difference. 3 wide momentarily down into turns 3 and 4. 2 laps to go. The battles for the top spot now. Justin Gayu all over your leader, Tyler Lerman. Dwight Souther Jr. into the third spot now. Action Jackson down underneath Stewart for spot number 4 down the back straightaway. White flag in the air this time by Tyler Lerman has the lead. Justin Gayu wants it. Gayu a little sideways. White flag in the air. Final trip around for Lerman. Gayu second. Dwight Souther Jr. right there. The top 3 have broken away from 4th place runner Action Jackson Philippone. Checkered flag set to fly. Heat race number 1 for the Slingshots. Gonna go to Tyler Lerman. 2nd will go to Gayu at the line. 3rd to Souther. 4th to Philippone. And 5th will go to the 47 of Jason Gammon. So Tyler Lerman got it done on the outside groove and then had to fend off Gayu and Dwight Souther Jr. and he collects heat race number 1 victory.